Many residents in Graham have been upset since last month about a book being allowed in the public library. Ariel Reed attended the library board meeting there tonight to learn more about the controversy and the fate of that book.
Well, the public library Graham had a session tonight where they voted on whether or not a book should be allowed in there. This book about women's reproductive health. Dr. Allison K. Rogers, a double board certified OBGYN and reproductive endocrinologist, published a book titled We Need to Talk About Vaginas, an important book about vulvas, period, puberty, and sex. Rogers states this book is an up-to-date guide to women's puberty. She believes there is a gap in knowledge on educating children with health, and her book looks to bridge that gap.
Any child you have who has a vagina is at risk, right? And they need to understand how to take care of themselves. This book isn't all about sex. This book is about how to clean, how to take care of yourself during your period, what's normal and what's not in terms of periods. Like, people get worried about vaginal discharge, which is like a physiologic way our vaginas clean themselves. And this is a normal thing. But when is it normal? When is it not normal? So I think that all of these topics are brought in the book. How do you shave?
The book contains illustrated images to assist in the instruction of proper female hygiene. At the meeting, several men within the crowd voiced the book should not be on the shelves in the library due to the progressive nature of topics discussed.
Technically, this book was purchased as nonfiction. And my position all along has been this is not a nonfiction book. It's nonsense. It's presenting the transgender ideology and the progressive ideologies of gender fluid to fluidity, however you say that, gender dysphoria, all of that, as normative. And it hasn't been established in our society as normative.
Brian Bivens, along with one other voter, deemed the book not to be fit for the public library and should be removed. However, Stephanie Schultz, along with the rest of the board, voiced the book should stay in the library as it is educational, but have some restrictions on who can check it out.
Although I don't agree with everything that's in the book as a human, I do think that it goes against most of your beliefs, I think, in this room too, but we still have to remember that this is a public, and so it really is our responsibility as a public library to make sure that we have curriculum materials for all people of Graham.
At the end of the meeting, the book was deemed allowed to remain in the library, but children need parents' permission to check it out. In Graham, for KFDX 3, I'm Ariel Reed.